Yes, let's go. I am so
Oh,
excited for this case study. It's going to be so banging. I cannot wait to chat with my amazing California sister about her experience, her strength, her hope, her story in becoming light. So without further ado, who are you? Where are you from? How long have you been doing hair? What's the deal?
my name is Peggy. I'm from sunny San Diego, California, even though we're a little overcast today. It's okay. And I've been doing hair for almost 19 years, which is honestly mind blowing. And yeah, I've just been kind of doing it all from day one, like hustle mode.
Hmm.
So anything that was asked of me, I'm like, yeah, let's do it. Hair and makeup, brides, anything. Let's do perms. Let's do roller sets.
That's right. I forgot you have a very like big like bridal business. Like you do a lot of like event and like styling. I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
actually what got me interested in the industry
Yeah. Oh,
as I was learning. So I signed up for cosmetology school when I was 13.
what?
Just kind of,
Dang.
yeah, we were doing our intro into high school, and the counselor's like, let's talk about college prep classes. And I was like, not my thing. I'd rather do hair. Is that a thing? And she's like, absolutely. Got me on the list. I started hair school 9 days after I graduated high school. Um,
Yes.
and yeah, I just started doing my girlfriend's special event, hair and makeup in high school, like for all of our dances and everything. And then I was like, oh, this might be my jam.
Oh my God, I
And
bet
that
all
was
your
kind of
friends
like,
love that.
yeah,
I would have
yeah, we
loved
just like
that. I remember
groundwork
how
after
I remember
that.
like hating my up styles in high school. I had like the two like little curly like long pieces, but like here's my
Yeah,
here's my flare.
we all
The
did
worst.
our little antennae. Yeah, I rocked them.
Oh, that's awesome. Well, dang. So like 19 years in the industry, like that's, I mean, like you have like been around and you have like seen a thing or two and you have seen this industry evolve. And I think when we met, I think you were already like building like your business. You were already building your salon brand out. Is that right?
Correct.
Yeah,
So
yeah,
I
yeah.
had taken a step back post COVID,
Okay.
and mommied, and then was like, can't ignore the calling, got to get back in. But I knew that it had to be on these terms. Yeah.
So then that excites me because I want to know a little bit more about your story and like what do like these terms mean and then what specifically about becoming light interested you.
Okay. So I think most of us experienced, like, my light just went off, but that's okay. Experienced a, like, our deeper inner world during the quiet of COVID.
Yes.
And so, yeah, a little bit. So yeah, I really, because in California, we could only work like 4 months out of that whole year.
Yes.
I felt like my whole career was over. At first, it was like panic and run. And then, you settle back in and you're like, okay, what did I even like it? How it was?
Oh, such a great question.
Yeah.
Was I
Like,
even having
was
fun?
it serving me? Yeah. Was I even having fun anymore? Did I love it? And the answer was yes. The passion and the love is absolutely there. But I was overextending myself on a regular basis, but not just in the like traditional or like normal way that you think of that. Um, as I dove inward and in my pause and my spirituality, I realized, holy crap, I'm basically doing Reiki on every single one of my clients. And I don't even notice it. Like I didn't even realize that I was doing it because I didn't understand the full spectrum of that.
Mhm.
And then I was like, okay, like flash forward 3 years, I'm ready to get back in the salon. I'm ready for it to be mine. I've never done that before. So I want my own space, but I cannot go back to doing hair at the capacity that I was, because I just do not have the personal bandwidth as a wife, mom, and me, you know. And so I'm like, okay, like, do I need to take Reiki? What does that look like in the salon? Praying on it, praying on it, praying on it. The universe is providing, the steps are rolling in. We signed a lease, and I'm like, I have no idea what it looks like to be a healer inside of a salon. Like, Lord, just give me a sign. And I kid you not, 2 nights later, I had your page, Becoming Ceremony, on my Instagram. And I was like, ah. Like, that's what my life is supposed to look like. That is it. That is the map that I couldn't find in my brain. And I like messaged you on the inquiry page, like instantly. And then we set up our call and it was like fire. Like, from that moment on, it just felt like the domino, like, like
That's so exciting. I get like goosebumps, like just hearing you say it, because
yeah,
I love these moments. Like it's literally energy. It's literally like a vibrational frequency,
yeah,
and like you're like, put something out and then it just gets in that flow of receptivity. I love that because I really truly believe like we don't have coincidences. Like we just don't.
absolutely not. I
Um,
believe the same.
I do want to talk about this before I get into like all the fun fruits and rewards of it, but you talked about overextending, and I think that that's such a valuable point that you bring up. Like, what did overextending look like for you? Because I bet there's so many people who can resonate with what you just said.
Yes. So overextending for me, a big one was saying yes to my clients, no matter the inconvenience for myself. So here I am, like a young mom, a wife. My husband is in the fire industry. He works days at a time.
Yeah, so
Same
noble.
station, right?
Yeah.
So, like, he'd just get home. I'd need that family time, or I would need that personal time. And for him to take over the family routine, and a text would come in. Can I get into the salon? And everything in my body, it would be like, no, you need the pause. Like, you need the second.
Mm-hmm.
And guess what? I would still be like, can you get in? Sure. Can you do 11? Or like, okay, what works for you? And then match it no matter what. My clients became so accustomed to me meeting their needs in an instant
Mm.
that, yeah, so that was a big one. And then, yes, so they, of course, share their dreams and hopes with you, but they also share their deep, dark, like, I'm in the
Problems.
trenches.
Yeah.
Yes. And so then I'm taking that in, not knowing how to properly filter it through my system. And then I'm like silently just praying blessings over them during the shampoo experience or after, or asking their permission. Can I pray with you?
Mm-hmm.
And then going right home and right into mom mode or wife mode,
So then
and just,
they would, sorry to interrupt, but like they would leave feeling amazing, and then you would leave
and
feeling
I
like
would be
shit.
like, yeah, like I'm still crawling out of the mud of the trench.
Got it.
Like,
Got it.
but I also realized that in doing that, for me, I was like, oh, that's the value. Like, that's that's the only way they're going to pay me the way they do, is because I like sacrificed a piece of myself just now, unbeknownst to them, really.
Got it. Yeah. I would thank you for answering that, because that was going to be my next question of like, well, why do you think that you did that?
Yeah, there you go. I didn't realize that I was not like, I was functioning from a place of lack of self. Like, I'm not enough just doing this like gorgeous creative cut. I need to like give of myself more somehow.
Understood.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a spiritual, like malady kind of,
Mhm.
which was like so much my story, so much.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then, okay, so then you get the sparkles, you get the goosebumps, you get the like boom, 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 like let's go, like I'm getting in the
Yeah.
room, like kind of moment, which is awesome. Like I love it when people are
Mhm.
just like they're like, let's do it, because it really is such a selfish journey. And I'd love to know, what about like Becoming Light, mentorship, community, things that you learned, like what worked out really well for you? What did you love? Or, what was crunchy,
Oh God. I mean, right. Let's talk about the crunchy. So first of all, the community, the second I logged into the very first Zoom call and I'm so intimidated by all these beautiful faces, and you truly feel the energy shift, like in the waiting room of the Zoom call. And
Mhm.
I'm like, for the first time feeling, like you said, like all the tingles. And I'm like, what am I walking into right now?
Yeah.
Because we are energetically walking into each other's
Mhm.
room. So,
Yeah.
yeah, but like nothing but love from the second that window opened. It's a legit portal. And ease, I think it was huge for me. I was so scared about okay, well, you looked through all the modules, go, and you were so gentle but firm, like gentle in the way of like, it's okay, let's take your time, let's feel it out. But then you can see what we're not seeing. So then you're like, okay, baby, get out the nest. Like, you got this. And so like the loving pushes along the way as well were so needed. Even just
Mhm.
making the deciding factor of like signing up, it was that like loving nudge of like, well, I didn't get you here, you got yourself here. So what does that mean to you, basically? Are you going to bet on yourself, or are you going to like repeat a cycle, basically?
Mhm.
And then, so community didn't just end in the Zoom calls. It was, constant support on our social media. Um, all the girls, every single one of them, either like followed or commented on something, or just gave me the "I'm thinking about you." Um, you were always available. Ask me anything, anytime. I promise I'll get back to you at some point, kind of thing. Um, and yeah, I think the willingness and the drive for us to all be in community, every time we did energy work together, it was like I was zinging from head to toe for days.
Yeah, you were.
It,
You're great.
yeah, so powerful. Thank you.
Mhm.
And something I didn't know could exist, a community I didn't know existed, just bottom line. And I felt seen, heard, I felt, oh my gosh, this is the part of me that I've never been able to express out loud because I genuinely couldn't find the words since my earliest memories of self. So it's been crazy, amazing.
So beautiful. That's so beautiful. I know that people who are watching will want to know what it looked like in your salon business. Like, how did your salon business change since you had talked about overextending yourself and, giving, over giving, right? So how has it been within the business?
Okay, yeah. So structure, healthy boundaries, right? Like, since I am a very go with the flow person, I realized that's how I was running my business. So while that can be very useful, it's not the smartest from a business standpoint. Like, um, first of all, the biggest thing, and I had like so many wrestling matches with myself over my price list.
Mhm.
Setting the standard, not only was that asking me to live in my power and what I believe I deserve, but it was also asking me to really define what I want my professional life to look and feel like.
Mhm.
And I needed that because I was so readily available for everything. I had no boundaries before.
Yeah.
So, yeah, that was huge. Oh my gosh, what else?
Yeah, I want to know about how your
So,
clients have been like receptive because they've been a part of this process of you rebuilding
yes,
a new salon and all of the fun things that go with the salon build out. And now that it
yeah,
has been birthed, how are they loving everything?
they're absolutely obsessed. It's been just, um, I mean, I'm leaving every day giddy and energized instead of like ran down and, like already calculating the next day. And they are coming back with the same feedback of like, this is insane. I never knew this existed. I'm like not irritable. I'm so much more calm. I realized I was driving to work with a smile on my face for no reason. Like, um, and really powerful things of like, damn, girl,
Mm-hmm.
like, is it normal to feel all mixed up inside? And I'm like, hallelujah, amen. Yes. Like
Yes.
that means you're doing the dang thing.
Yes.
Yeah. And so, yeah, there's just been a nice fluidity and ease because like online booking, I didn't do that before. Started that after our classes.
Yes.
Again, takes the pressure off of me giving them a price at the end of like oh my gosh, now I have to tell them what they owe me. And now I heard everything they're going through for the week. So maybe I should give them like $5 off as like, an I love you or something.
Yeah.
No, they booked that price. They booked at that price point. They got the reminders and they know exactly what they're doing. And then a lot of them have just come to me at the end. So it's $255, right?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
So
That's amazing. That's
yeah,
amazing.
so many like gates unlocked, I feel like. And
Okay. I would love to know about how this has helped you big picture, right? Because I think this is really not just like a business mentorship, like this is really like for you in your life. I want this to serve you for the rest of your life. So I'd love to know, like what happened for you?
it's definitely a no going back situation. Like there's no going back. Like I think you said to me at one point, like, call me when you go full witch. Like there is no going back. You know, I unlocked a piece of me that felt suffocating because I didn't know how to acknowledge it. And then I was given the space. Bottom line, I was just given the space, right? I was given the permission. And that word itself was one of the last things I wrote down in a cord cutting ceremony with you guys. Permission. Not only am I giving myself permission, but me living in my permission energetically allows everybody around me to live in theirs.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, even if it's something as little as like I wear crazy outfits, right? I just wear whatever makes me happy. And my family will constantly send me and friends pictures of their louder outfit for the day and be like channeling my Peggy. And I'm like, hell yeah. But that is like such the simplest form of the permission that we give others when we are in full permission.
That's beautiful.
So that definitely was like, yeah, the biggest thing of like, okay, well, I've given myself permission and I don't ever want to go back. And now I'm thirsty, like I'm hungry for more exploration of self, for more in divinity, in, you know, my Celtic roots and origin. And yeah, just like give it, let's bathe in it, you know?
I love your fire. It's been so fun to work with you.
I love it so much.
Yeah. What words of wisdom do you have for people who are watching you right now in this replay?
Jump.
Oh.
I feel like there's never the universe, God, your angels, however it resonates with you, there has never been a time where I regretted jumping, whether it burned on the way down or not. Like I was so scared to bet on myself in this. This was the biggest thing I have ever gifted myself. And it was so hard. And like I had all the doubts I could ever have in the world, but after going through all those logical body steps of like why I cannot be this and do this, everything in my soul was like 1 foot off the cliff already. Like I'm fucking jumping. Like none of this is so scary and none of it makes sense. And everything in my body is like, and that's how you know that it's a disruptor moment in your life. Like this is big. This is changing the course of your life. And it has in every way. It's been amazing.
I'm so proud of you.
I'm so proud of you. You're incredible and you continue to expand and gift. And like you are the pillar of permission. And it's so beautiful to live in your world.
Yeah. I love each and every one of you. I just see you as the powerhouses that you are. I'm so excited for what is to come for you, and also your beautiful business that you birth.
Thank you.
Yeah. I want people to know you. So would you mind sharing your website and your Instagram or any way that people can connect with you, please?
Yes, absolutely. So my Instagram handle is Archway Hair and Healing, and my link's on there. My phone number is on there. Website is in the works.
Yes.
Still baby, but yes, but step by step, it just feels good, and I would love to get to know all of you.
Yeah.
And I'm
Thank
an
you.
open book as well, just like Ashley said, like if you would like to ask anything, or if you just need support, a moment of support.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah. Thank you for being a part of this community and for sharing your story.
Of course, thank you.
I'm going to stop crying now.
I know.